Hey guys, so we've ordered a lawn corer, a tow behind lawn corer, and it's designed to go on the back of a rod, a mower or a quad or something like that. And I forgot to check whether we actually had a tow point on our rod or mower. I thought we did, but I must have been thinking back to a rod or mower that we previously had. And I came out and had a look at it, and of course there's no tow point on there. So today I'm gonna make up a bracket, like basically it's gonna be like a rear bar with a tow hitch incorporated into it. So I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. Basically on the back of these mowers, it's just got this metal frame, and there's no real chassis or anything solid to mount a tow hitch to, because it's too flimsy. So the closest point where it's rigid enough is, and it's easy to access, is where these two bolts are here. So I've cut these 100mm long bits of angle. I'm going to drill holes in them and bolt them down there, and from there, from these 2 points, one on this side, one on the other side, I'll mount the actual rear bar for the tow hitch. So that's the plan. So I've just found this bar, it's about 12mm solid round bar. I've got a fair few meters of it there, so I'm going to bend that up and shape it around the back of the mower, probably run it around twice. But yeah, let's see how we go with that.
mm.
Use two tools. I don't have any bolts to replace them. So they got a square locking head in them, so there's just a dome on that side. They put a retainer clip on this side so that you don't have to put a spanner or anything on the, or a wrench on the bottom. You can just undo it from the top. But these bolts just aren't long enough for the brackets that I've put underneath it, so I'm gonna have to replace the bolts altogether. So I found some longer bolts. They only have to be slightly longer. These are probably 10 mil longer, but they haven't got the square lock. I'm just going to put a washer underneath, sit up against that square hole, and I'll just have to use a socket with an extension from underneath to tighten it up. But that'll work good, and I can use the same nuts, same thread, so I can just use the same nuts that came off it. They're nylock nuts. Stop it rattling off. It's like that watering can was made for it. Disconnect the battery. I'm ready to paint it. Ended up putting 2 bars on there, but just angled them up on the sides. Looks pretty good, and just comes back to 1 bar for the where the bracket goes. Obviously the hitch is here. Just made up a bit of a 90-degree out of 2 flats. Welded that on. Yeah, it come up pretty good. Separated by some flat bar. There's four flat bars there. Ready to paint. Then we'll bolt it on. Should be ready to go. So the paint's been drying for a few hours now. I put 2 coats on it. Time to put it on.